Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. In honor of this loving holiday, I thought that I would read a loving fan fiction and also poorly draw / animate, but not really animate, to the storyline. Why don't we begin? We start our story off in the bedroom, where there's an exchange between me and the other girl, whose name I'm not entirely aware of. But she is writing the story from her perspective, and we'll begin. "Wear these!" he exclaimed, holding up the pajamas with his logo in the middle. I looked at him in a way that said, "For real, Jordan? For real?" He laughed. "Ha ha ha, it'll make you look hot," he said. I sighed and grabbed them out of his hand. I went into the bathroom and changed. I walked out and sighed loud enough so that Jordan would poke his head out of my room. He was sitting on the bed. I walked over and sat down with my arms crossed. "See, hotness," he said. I sighed again. "But really, you do look beautiful," he said, and turned my head towards him. He kissed me, and I kissed back. He ran his fingers through my hair, and I did the same. "I love you," he said, and we continued kissing. I woke up with my head on Jordan's chest. I couldn't tell if he was awake. I didn't want to move because it was perfect. I had to sneeze. I didn't want to wake him up. Achoo! I sneezed. My sneezes sound like a kitten sneeze. They're very high-pitched. "Bless you," Jordan said. He must have been awake for a while. "How long have you been up?" I yawned. "An hour maybe," he said. "Were you bored?" I asked. "No, it's nice watching you sleep," he said. I didn't know to feel creeped out or loved. "I gotta start packing. We leave tomorrow night," I exclaimed and jump off the bed. My glasses flew off. Jordan laughed until he couldn't breathe. "I should really invest in getting contacts," I mumble under my breath as I start feeling around for my glasses. "Here," I hear him say. I turn around and look up. He gives me his hand and lifts me up. He slid my glasses on my face and hugged me. "I'm such a geek," I said. "Me too. That's why we're perfect for each other," he said. I pull away and say, "I have to get dressed. Would you like to pick out my clothes?" I mocked. "Yup," he responded, popping the P. I laughed as Jordan went over to my closet and pulled out a strapless creeper shirt and black leggings. "Really?" I say to him. "Yup," he said again, popping the P. I snatched the clothes out of his hand and walked to the bathroom. I got changed and walked back into his room, pouting. Jordan laughed. He walked over to me and said, "You look hot," and he kissed me. I walked over to my closet and started putting clothes into my suitcase. Jordan pulled something over my head and covered my eyes with it. "Jordan?" I asked. "Yes," he replied. "What the frick did you just put on my head?" I said. "Go look," he replied. I pulled the thing off my eyes and walked over to the mirror. I was touched. It was his beanie. My eyes got watery. He wrapped his arms around me and said, "You look beautiful." I fought back the tears and said, "I love you." "I know you do. I love you too." I continued packing until all my clothes were in 2 different bags. "Now it's time to pack my recording stuff," I say, pretending to be amused. I walked over to my computer desk and unplugged everything. I got another suitcase and shoved all the crap into it. "The airport's really gonna love you," Jordan said. I laughed. "Ha ha ha. I need food," I say as I jump up and walk downstairs. Jordan followed. I opened the fridge and poured 2 glasses of orange juice. "Thirsty much?" he said mockingly. "Really, Jordan, I am a fangirl. Are you going to sit here and tell me you're not going to have orange juice?" I said. He laughed and grabbed the cup. "You want some Cheerios with that? I have 3 boxes. It's what I live off of," I say to him. "You're just so hilarious," he laughs. "So that's a yes then?" I ask. "Yup," he replied. I made 2 bowls of Cheerios and sat down next to Jordan. "Today's the day," he shouted. "What?" I mumble through a mouthful of Cheerios. "California, condo, moving, me, today. Any of this ringing a bell for you?" he asked. "Oh, shut up," I say, playfully punching his arm. "I hope it snows," I say. "Me too, more than anything," he replied. And that's that, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this delightfully in-depth reading of a fan fiction. There are more parts to the story. If you're interested, it'll be linked in the description. Other than that, I'm going to leave you off with a good Valentine's Day animation, and hope you have a good day. I'll see you later.